Hello everybody and welcome to Weird Anime Bullshit, a sometimes very infrequent anime video series where I give a highlight to an anime based on its weird anime bullshitty premise. I did one way back when on First Love Monster. Then the second one for this video series was Super X Arrows. And now we're on our third one with Girlfriend Girlfriend, or Kanojo mo Kanojo. This one was a little bit more interesting because I actually watched a few episodes on it, where the first one was just kind of my experiences or how I reacted to the first episode of these two series, or the previous series. But this one I actually spent a little bit more time with. Kanojo mo Kanojo, or Girlfriend Girlfriend, tells a tale of anime guy who is gonna have his harem of girls. However, he's actually dating a girl at the beginning of the series, and I thought that I was like, okay, because I read the premise as I believe that the way that the premise was presented was something like, main character is already dating so and so, but what does he do when another girl confesses his love to him, right? And so I threw it on, but immediately we get introduced to the characters that are dating. Naoya, I think is his name, and the girlfriend with the red hair, I don't know her name, I kind of keep forgetting it, but he, like, I thought it was cute. He loves his girlfriend, and I guess he's been kind of pestering her or kind of wearing her down for years, asking her out until she finally said yes. And so he's through the roof. He wants to express how much he cares about her. And so I thought, I was like, okay, he's very affectionate towards her. He's very grateful to have her. My first impression of him was that it was gonna set up a really cute romance between these two characters. And then when this random first year student comes and confesses her love to him, I was like, well, he loves his girlfriend. He's not gonna do anything. And of course he tells her that no, he can't date her. He wishes that he could date her because she's so cute, but he has a girlfriend. And so when the girl is ready to walk away, what does he do? But he stops her. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, you're gonna friend zone her. I've seen this trope before. I know where this is going. It's setting up a harem. And then, sure enough, no, that's not what happens. He says, I really want to date you too, but I already have a girlfriend. So let's go see if we can convince my girlfriend to allow me to date you as well. I was like, what? The nerve of this guy, the balls on this guy. He wore down after spending years with the other girl, and then this random other girl who I don't even think that they've met before the start of the series, before this episode, just comes and confesses to him after working up the courage and after, I guess, spending apparently some time training for this day. But I don't think that they know each other because she's a first year student and it's implied that he isn't. But so he goes and introduces her to the girl, and the girlfriend, she immediately is infatuated by Nagisa, who is this new girl, the first year girl. I kind of took this to be just, I guess, padding out the runtime for this first episode, because that's kind of what it really felt like. But she really likes the girl too, and so when I guess it kind of works out though, because the girlfriend, whose name I keep forgetting, is getting to know Nagisa. I guess it kind of works in the main character's benefit. I guess it kind of works for him that he can kind of, I guess, sell the idea of her, of him dating the both of them. Because that's exactly what happens at the end of the montage. And I love the girl's reaction. She's like, you really thought that I was gonna be okay with this. And somehow it happens. They convince her. I don't get it. She seemed like such a reasonable character at first. And when the girlfriend looks at Nagisa-chan and asks her if she's okay with this, and her reaction being, as long as it's not no, I haven't been rejected. So that says something about this girl. But the girl, I don't know, I think that she just found herself kind of, I don't even know how to describe it, but she's obviously going insane by going along with these two characters. And that's just episode 1. By the end of episode 1, she agrees to it. But then episode 2 comes, and they set it up so that they can live together. And I believe that these are high school characters, but they're going to be living together because they're a throuple now. I don't really understand the thought process here, but I guess main character Naoya's plan or his intentions is that he doesn't want to be unfair to both girls. He doesn't want to give one girl more attention than the other. He wants to be equal. And this is something about his character that I noticed a little bit further down, but I'll get to it in just a moment. But he seems very insistent, like he really planned this out. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's an episode in this series, or there's whatever the source material is, where there's a backstory where he's probably planned out the entirety of what his life would be like if he ever found himself in a situation where he could have 2 girlfriends, because he exactly knew what to do by bringing them both to his house. And Nagisa, I guess, is just on board with it. And the girlfriend, the original girlfriend, he, I guess, went to the parents and convinced them to let her move in, even though she's not completely on board with this whole situation. She just likes her boyfriend, and I don't know why she's indulging him. It just doesn't make sense. But the rest of episode 2 kind of comes and goes. They have their first night of sleeping together. The first girlfriend, not Nagisa, she's just assuming the worst, that both of these people are just perverts, and she's just been and rightfully so. I completely think that she's in the right, but that she's just been kind of lured into this situation with these 2 perverts, and that they're gonna be doing it while she's sleeping just a couple feet away from them. And it turns out to not be the case. They go to sleep, and then Nagisa ends up, I guess, going through their phones or something. I don't know. The rest of the episode got a little bit boring, and I thought that this was where I was gonna stop. And I really believe that I kind of got everything that I needed out of the show, and that the main character really sucks, because I really liked him. My first impression of him was that, oh, he's sweet. He really, really loves his girlfriend. But how can you really, really love this one girl and then immediately fall or decide that he's going to start dating somebody that he just met? I don't understand it. Like, even trying to understand it from a perspective of what a throuple looks like, just based off of what I've seen on television, like on Shameless. The characters or the people seem to have spent time with each other and gotten to know each other, and we kind of got that a little bit with that montage in the beginning, but this is all just on one day of getting to know each other. So that kind of immediately left a bad taste in my mouth with the main character. And honestly, I kind of just feel really bad for the girlfriend, whose name escapes me, and how she's just been kind of lured into this situation, and I'm wondering why she just doesn't walk away from it, because it seems like she has a good head on her shoulders. It seems like she would be doing fine for herself if she doesn't choose to get involved with this guy. But and that was it. I was ready to just kind of leave the show and then come record this video to talk about Kanojo mo Kanojo, or girlfriend. And then I'm going through the episodes list, and I see one titled A Third One, and then I remembered that in the opening there was a third girl. There's the sequence where it's like there's the love triangle going on, but then there's a third girl that's kind of sprinkled into the opening, as well, and she seems to be in the same uniform as the rest of the characters. So I was like, well, I gotta check this out. This does not mean though that I watch the rest of episode 2 and watch the episode 3 and 4, because I believe that this other episode, the third one, is actually episode 5. So without any context, I just kind of click on the episode, and it seems to kind of give me a little bit of a recap and kind of fills me in really quickly on what's going on. Apparently this third girl, she's a YouTuber, and she's a really annoying one. She decides that she wants to be the third girlfriend. So now we have the setup for a harem, and we've already kind of taken it a step further than the typical harem, where the main character does not get with any of the girls, but there is clearly a main girl. We've taken a step away from that and gone beyond it, where he actually starts dating 2 of them, and now there's a third girl who wants the dick of this main character. The main character admits that he finds her attractive, and that he thinks that she's cute, and that he's watched her videos before. And I'm like, okay, here it comes. Here it goes. He's gonna say that he wants to do it too, and somehow they're gonna turn this throuple into a quadruple. I wouldn't know what you call it, but you know, I mean, I don't know what you would call it. And I'm surprised that the main character says no, that he cannot do it. That his heart belongs to these 2 girls, and that he's not gonna just start dating a girl just because he finds her attractive. Because then, if that were the case, then it just would never end. And so, it like, that feeling that I had of this character was like, okay, he's a little intense, but he clearly has, I guess, a heart for his girlfriend. Where that feeling I had in the beginning of the first episode, that was gone by the end of that first episode, it kind of came back, because it was like, okay, I mean, he likes this girl. He likes both of these girls, and I guess it seems like he's gonna give his all to both of them. And again, I skipped the rest of I didn't finish episode 2, but I didn't watch episode 3 or 4. But it seems that by episode 5, by the time that this third girl shows up, it seems that their little situation between the 3 of them has pretty much kind of set in place, and they found their dynamic. It seems that, like, the 3 of them, I guess, living together and just being together. Because the rest of episode 3 is just basically this annoying, obnoxious girl throwing herself at this main character and trespassing in his home. And I didn't find the episode any more entertaining. The most I got out of it was just that, like, oh, okay, he's not gonna date her. But I felt the need to finish this episode because I needed to know if he was actually gonna change his mind. Because I didn't want to give him the credit, and then by the end of the episode, he actually ends up dating that third girl. And it doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case. He really does not seem to want to be with her. But, what a show, man. What a show. Taking the harem concept and kind of just taking it a step forward by actually having the main character date 2 of the girls. And it seems like they're still going with the whole harem trope by having this third girl. There seems to be a 4th one, but I don't know what her deal is. I don't want to know. I don't care about this show. But that first episode was entertaining enough that I really recommend just watching that for the absurdity of it. There's no need to watch episode 2, because by that point it really just leans into its bullshittiness, and it just kind of just becomes like a standard generic anime. Have you guys seen Kanojo mo Kanojo? What did you guys think of it? Did you make it all the way through? I guess it's only 11 episodes. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what you guys think of weird anime bullshit and this little video series that I'm doing from time to time. If you like this video and you want to see more, then consider subscribing to the channel. If you guys like Kanojo mo Kanojo and you guys kind of seem to enjoy the quirkiness of it, let me know why. Let me know what you guys think of it. I really enjoyed that first episode. It was absurd as all hell, but I didn't really care for the rest of episode 2. I didn't make it through the end of it. And episode 5 was a bit of a drag just because I found that third character really, really annoying. Let me know what you guys think down below. Share this video out to anybody who just loves talking about anime and the absurdity of anime and some of the premises that they try setting up. I'll talk to you guys in the comments section down below. Bye, ciao.
私は二股してもらえないと振られるだけなので OK です